guys already. So now the ladies are here. So I'm Cohiba Cassie, and I'm here with Smokin Hot Baldy.
Hey,
So tell me, how long have you been in cigars? What's your story?
I've been smoking cigars for about 5 years now.
Okay,
Started off with hookahs and transitioned to like the sweet cigars, the
me too.
acids.
That's where I started too with
Yeah, acids.
acid.
Cuba Cuba.
Cuba Cuba. That
Yeah,
was at Jez's shop. So yeah,
okay. I
our
think
lounge.
Javas.
Yep.
And then transitioned to, I don't like to say real cigars, but more start off medium body and then I'm more of a full body smoker now. But 5 years, I would say five.
Okay, so you started out medium body.
Yes.
Okay, and what's your favorite, like right now? What would you say is your favorite cigar or even brand?
Anything Drew Estate or AJ Fernandez. They don't disappoint.
Okay,
Yeah.
Drew Estate has
A
so many
wide
cigars, right?
range. Yes.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yes.
So you started out Drew Estate,
Yes.
sweet,
Because the acids,
yeah.
the yeah. And
Mhm.
then I just kind of transitioned to
Awesome.
their medium body full. Yeah.
So, do you hang out at cigar lounges? I don't know, and do you see a lot of women at cigar lounges? Or
You know what I do? I do visit a variety of lounges, especially when I travel. But locally, yes. I for the last 4 years I always have a birthday party at a cigar lounge.
nice,
Invite
okay.
all my friends, family members that want to smoke or do smoke. And but now because of the true enjoyment of
Mhm.
smoking, I make sure my home environment is
Love
smoke
it,
friendly.
love it.
So my patio, um, my home, yeah, just make so I smoke a lot at home.
So we're in the Chicago area. It's cold in the winter. So
Yes.
I'm assuming you're not smoking on your patio in the winter. So what do you do in the winter?
Smoke on the patio.
Oh, this is a real cigar smoker.
Smoke on the patio. Because I have a fire pit.
Okay,
I have a
okay.
snuggly. Put my hoodie on
Wow.
and my patio is covered. So
Very nice.
yes. So yeah, smoke on the patio.
Wow. Okay. I may have to. I'm inviting myself to come over to your patio in the middle of winter. We're gonna do this again.
Yes. And I'm gonna accept your invite.
Okay.
Yes. Your invite is accepted.
So
Yes.
what are you drinking today? So you're trying something new, I think.
Yes, I'm trying this rum. It's really good.
The Diplomatico, I think.
Yes.
What do you?
The
But
2005.
are you normally a rum drinker? I feel like.
No, I'm not a
Yeah.
rum drinker. Other than like daiquiris, but I don't really drink mixed drinks anymore. Yeah. Um, but I'm more of a scotch
Okay.
girl, bourbon.
Bourbon Scotch. Do you do the peaty? I can't do the peaty.
Peaty.
Yeah, like that peaty flavor. It almost
Oh,
tastes
you mean the
like
flavor?
dirt.
Yeah.
To me, I
But
probably should. But
yeah,
do you like that flavor?
I enjoy that flavor.
Okay.
But what I'm also learning is the summer months, I'm more of a tequila or vodka, something more
A
light.
lighter. Okay.
Yes.
And you don't mix it with anything, or
No.
okay.
Drink a good quality tequila or
Very
vodka. Yeah.
nice. Very nice.
I rarely, the most I'll do is a flavored vodka.
Okay.
Yeah. But I don't really mix it. Yeah.
So you mentioned travel.
Yes.
What's your favorite cigar travel city that you've been to? If you could recommend a place for smokers.
I enjoyed my time in Arizona in terms of smoking
Okay.
and Belize. I enjoy it. It's a very smoke friendly
Okay.
country. Yes.
What part of Belize?
Ooh,
Was it on the coast or inland or
it was
the river?
inland.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I enjoyed it. It's smoke friendly.
Very nice.
Very
Okay.
smoke friendly. Yes.
So you would go back
Oh
in a
yes. I
heartbeat.
mean, to the point I thought I wanted to move there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, Steve and I actually went to Belize, and we thought this would be a great place to retire. And so we agree
Yes.
that it's a great smoking place. And
Yes.
so we'll have to
Yeah. Let me
invite you one
know.
day. We actually
Hmm.
purchased some property there. Yeah.
Wow.
So yes,
Yeah.
yes, you should come.
Yes.
I agree
Yes.
with you
I
100%
enjoyed it.
that
Yes.
yes.
Yes. I was
So
there 5 days.
okay.
I
San
enjoyed it.
Ignacio, does that sound familiar? Or
That
you're in
is
the jungle, sounds like.
maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. I stayed at a hotel.
Okay. Hotels are great.
Yeah.
They have a lot of nice boutique hotels there. And
Yes.
I agree with you. The smoking's great. The food
The food.
is
Oh,
really good.
food was delicious
Yeah.
and smoke friendly. Like yes, this is a win.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Yep.
The weather
Did you go during
beautiful.
COVID or?
Yes, I
Okay.
did last year.
Okay.
Last year, I think May of last year.
Last year. Okay.
Yep, 21.
Excellent. Well, anything else you want to tell the YouTube universe out there, especially women? I think I don't know that I see a lot of women smoking. I've gone to a cigar lounge myself. Usually I end up sitting by myself, but that's probably because I'm a little bit of an introvert. But what would you recommend for women who maybe want to get into cigars or just maybe want some of the. Uh oh, what's happening over here?
Is this the tequila? No, the cognac.
This is the rum. Okay. Oh, this one. The saison.
Okay.
So what we have going on is the Diplomatico 2005
5.
versus the saison rum. He looks confused.
It's like he's trying to pick up on what he's tasting.
That was the first thing I noticed was that it was sherry cask, which usually means it's going to have a nice little sweetness to it. Yeah,
Hmm.
nice finish. I agree. Oh wow. So we're getting a new cigar. Is that what? Interesting.
But back to your question.
Mhm.
So, what I would recommend for a woman that wants to learn more about smoking is to truly smoke. Don't get caught up in it being a male only type of enjoyment,
Mhm.
and smoke what you like. Don't get caught up in, because like sometimes I'll go into a cigar lounge I've never gone to. So normally the staff would be like, because they usually know their customers.
Mhm.
Oh, is this your first time? I go, yes. They'll they'll instantly direct me to
The
sweet
sweet stuff.
cigars.
Yep.
Yeah. They'll be like, oh, we have Javas, we have this. And I'll just go, oh, okay, great. I'm like, okay, thank you. And I'll just gravitate. So when they see my
Right.
selection, they'll go, oh, so you
Right.
smoke,
You
you know.
you're
But I
not a
had to,
beginner, right?
exactly. And but I had to get there. And one of the ways I feel I'm most comfortable because I smoked. I tried different cigars. If it worked, good. If it didn't, it's okay. Yeah.
What are you smoking today?
This is Chinchalle. So very flavorful. Strength profile, I would say medium body. I'm picking up like earthy. Um, I love the draw on it. I don't want to say it's airy, but I love the draw. I use the V cut. And usually V cuts are my go-to.
Okay.
It's almost
Yep.
like my favorite. Yeah.
So for me, not to cut you off, for the first time, whenever I smoke a cigar, because you can run into that problem of cigars being airy, I'd rather do a punch on them.
Okay.
So you start with a
So I
punch.
start with a punch
Okay.
just to try it out.
Okay. To try it
And
out.
if it's a nice, solid, kind of almost hard pour, then I'll go to the V cut and then go to the straight cut.
So if it's a V cut, you start with the punch.
I
If
start with
it's
a punch.
not an easy pull,
Right, then I
then you
go
go to the V cut.
then I go to the straight cut.
Why
That's
do you
just
go to the straight cut? How do you not go from a V to a straight?
not in that one session.
Okay.
The same cigar each time
You'll try
I
it
do it
again.
different
Oh,
way.
I see. Okay, got it.
Each time you're gonna get a different taste from it.
Okay.
And
You
I've
smoke
learned
the
that.
whole thing.
For every
Okay,
cut,
agreed.
you're gonna get a different taste from it. So for me, I'm gonna smoke that cigar 3 times
To get the three different
the
three different
experiences.
experiences. So I'm gonna determine which one is the best one.
Nice.
But
Okay.
I like that cigar, and so when I go back to it, I already know what I want to do with it.
So when you introduce a new cigar to someone,
I'll
do you
buy
kind of
this.
tell them it's, in my experience, it's best with this kind of cut, or do you let
Absolutely.
them? Okay.
No, absolutely. I
Okay.
tell I recommend do it this way as your first time smoking it. I
Yeah.
want them to have the best experience
Absolutely. Okay.
if I like them.
The
You're trying to
person
get back on our
or the
channel,
cigar.
aren't you?
If I know you just trying to participate because you want to be part of the in crowd
Yeah.
and just do something, I know you're not going to smoke the whole cigar. I don't want you to have the best experience. I just like do what you want to do.
Do it.
You know what I mean? But I know if you really want to get into something new and you're going to move forward with it, I'm gonna be like, okay, and I have to like you. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give you my best experience that I have with the cigar. So punch it, cut it straight, be cut it. Let's go from there.
So I have a female coworker. I was telling you the other day. I have a female coworker. She wants to experience cigars, and I kind of gave her a little tutorial, gave her a little homework to do. But next week, she wants to visit a cigar lounge. So I told her I was going to take her to 2 cigar lounges, and that's pretty much what I'm going to do. The fact that she wants to know,
Yeah.
I was telling her different ones she can start off with, and I show her the 3 different types of cuts, and because it's like I'm passionate about smoking
Yeah.
cigars, and it ain't that if I don't like the person, but if I know that they're just doing it to be cool, because it's what's trending,
Yep.
then I have a different level of desire to be bothered with them
Right.
with cigars. But if it's someone that truly wants to learn that way, because if you learn correctly, you may not like it. So, and I was fortunate to have friends that truly, when I started off with the sweets, they like, try this. I'm like, oh, I don't taste anything. But as I began to smoke and try, my palate quickly changed.
Do you remember what your first non-sweet cigar was? Mine was a Guantanamera from it's a Cuban cigar.
Okay.
Some people think it's not the best, but it was mild and it was a good sort of segue from sweet to not sweet. Do you remember your first?
My first was, it was an LFD. I think it's Lennox. Is Lennox LFD? Now, for me, I had jumped too far because I had a headache. I felt like I was, like I went from 0 to 100.
Right.
So, LFD. And so, from that experience with my coworker, I'm definitely going to graduate. Yeah.